Hello everybody, and welcome to Life After Dark. We're going to start a new run. Actually, we're going to continue where we left off on the last run. So, survival mode. This is going to be Will's Rise, episode number 4. And we're on day 25, 23 hours and some change. 23% of the world explored. 60% condition, let's go. So we have got quite a bit to do today. Quite a bit to accomplish. What time is it? Just before dawn, so we need to make another bow. That is on the agenda. Let's take a look here. Yep, I recall 48% condition on this bow. Looks like we are freezing. And we're not going to be warm in this bed either. So, let's pick up the bedroll.
Cold.
I'm on it, Mackenzie. Don't you worry. Take a couple venison steaks with us. Maybe take 3 steaks. These are still curing, and I believe, yep, these are all curing. We're going to wait a little bit longer before we actually head out of this zone. Let's get out of here, though.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
So, made some adjustments to the sound quality and the video quality. I hope that everything is up to snuff. We're moving on up, is what I like to say. This type of weather is absolutely incredible. It's my favorite time to hunt at night if I need to hunt. And we may be getting another wolf. It just depends, really. You know, with our archery so low, though, I'm kind of hesitant to start hunting wolves right away. So we may do this. Make it a torch ready. If I can find my torches, there we go. So if we get approached by a wolf, we'll light the torch up first, then I'll try to take it out with the bow. But everything else should be here at the workshop, ready to get started on our crafting. Like I said, I'm going to try to get another bow crafted and some arrows. As many as I can do, you know, without starving myself to death. But I think we have the calories. Alright, eyes peeled for this potential threat of one of these wolfsters. Guess not, but we'll close this just to be safe. Even though there's still a small chance that they could potentially sneak across the fence and attack us. I don't even know if we went to sleep yet. We're super duper tired. I can't quite remember exactly what we were doing. Alright, now we can't see anything. Light this up so we can get our bearings. Do we put anything in here? I think this is just extras. We don't need our hammer. We have one of our improvised hunting knives on us. I think this is just all cloth and, yep, skins. So we're not going to be doing any skins just yet. That is also on our agenda. Quality tools, let's get those. And get our arrowheads. And get some birch saplings. I don't know if we're going to make any arrows. We're going to try to. It's going to take a little bit of time, though, for our bow. That's going to be of key importance. We need some guts. I think that's what I need. Yep. Got to get some guts. 2 guts should be in the locker for us, ready to go. Take these. Now, I do believe that we're hydrated, or at least we have enough water on us to stay hydrated throughout these this crafting session. But let's put down, or turn off our lantern, rather. And drink. And then let's get to work here on our survival bow. 6.5 hours with the improvised hunting knife. Now, you can use the hatchet, but I would say when it comes to crafting, the quickest is by far the knife.
feeling so drained.
Now we're slowly warming up, but we're also draining our condition slowly. Alright, so the bow has been crafted. And what time is it? Just after midday. So that gives us some time to make some arrows. I think that we should make some arrows. That'll help us get our archery skills up as high as possible. We have enough calories. I'm not too worried about our energy level because we're not going to be doing much other than crafting some arrows and then heading back to our base camp, which is the cave in the ravine. We also still need to go down the ravine and retrieve our distress pistol. So that's also on our agenda. Alright, that's one arrow, or at least 3 arrow. Let's do one more. Okay, so that's 6 arrows shafts that we should have on us, and I'm gonna try to get all these arrows crafted. Quality tools is a must. 4.5 hours for 6 arrows. I don't think we're gonna have quite enough time to do that. Let's try 3 though. If anything, we'll just stay here for tonight. So we may actually do that. Since I believe I have enough water. 0.38, yeah, that should be fine. So let's go ahead and put our bedroll down. And then we'll just spend the rest of today, since we're already super duper tired, we have the calories. We'll spend the rest of the day crafting arrows. And then as soon as those other guts cure, we're going to make another bow. Because like I said, archery level 1, we want a few bows because we're going to be burning through these quickly. Especially when it comes time to hunting wolves. So 48% condition. The other thing that I got to watch out for is if we're carrying 2 bows on us, we want to make sure that we're using the lowest condition bow first before we move on to the highest condition bow. Alright, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 arrows. Let's keep going. But first, let's hydrate. I don't want to dehydrate myself while I'm crafting here. Alright, let's go back to our blueprints. Simple arrow. Yes, use the quality tools. And let's try for 3 more arrows. Should be able to get this done. Oh, yeah. Alright, that worked out really well. So, I don't think we have enough time to actually make arrow shafts, but we can try. 39 minutes. We got a little bit of daylight left. I think we might be able to... Yes. Okay, so... How many feathers do we have? Only 5 feathers, so that's enough for 1 more arrow. So what I'm going to do is put all this other stuff back in the workbench drawer. Safe 1. Keep those back there, and then also... extra feathers, and then our saplings, of course. Transfer all those. So we still have 7 more birch saplings, and we will need to make all these into arrows. We have 20 more arrowheads in addition to the one that we have ready to be crafted for tomorrow. So that being said, I'm going to drink a birch bark tea and then hydrate. Really quick, we'll check our pack just to kind of get our bearings on our inventory, since it's been a couple days since we've been on this character. Like I said, this is a new run, a new series that we're going to be doing on the channel, in addition to Astra's Rise, which is our counterpart. That one will be post-production, but we'll keep Will's Rise as a live stream series. So we got a lot of torches, we got our bows, we have plenty of arrows, sufficient sewing kits. We still need our mag glass, 5 pieces of cloth. What's the condition of our clothing here? Okay, this light shell. Now we can break this down. I'm not too concerned with cabin fever at this point, since we have our weapon. We do have our wool socks. Those are holding up at 59%, 71%. We need some better jeans. Like I said, we're going to craft the deerskin pants at some point, and we're also going to craft probably our rabbit skin mitts. Since these decent fleece mittens are pretty crappy, we want to replace those as quickly as possible, and we'll keep the work boots for now. I'm not worried about deerskin boots anytime soon. These are pretty good. Anyways, let's top off our hydration, and then we're going to sleep for 10 hours. And we should be pretty high on our condition when we wake up. And we're in a safe spot. We're not going to get electrocuted. But we should probably just double check to make sure we're not sleeping on top of some wires. That would be very bad for us. It looks good, but let's just inch on over here just to be safe. You know, you never can be too careful. Okay, let's go. I will see you in the morning. Look at that. Minus our frostbite, we're doing good on our condition. That's as good as it's gonna get. That's as good as it's gonna ever get. Although we can inch it on up just a little bit if we drink a birch bark tea, but it's not necessary at this point. Do a time check. Alright, we should have enough daylight to start our crafting once again. If we can find our workbench here. There we go. Workbench. And we're gonna go... Oh, we need to get those materials. Oh, no, we have it on us. We have it on us. Come on. Where is it? There we go. So one more arrow. Now, we should be pretty close to Archery 3. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, we're getting there. I guess we could take some time also to search the dam since we're here now. We searched these cabinets, and I believe that we've searched over here, but we'll do a quick run through here of the dam. Since we have some time, some free time on our hands. Not one of my favoriteest activities, I would say. Not quite. But we could potentially find some goodies here. So I'm not going to completely discount the dam. That's all broken. We did search the bathroom. We took the water. So we don't have to go back there. Let's go into the room with the safe again, just to give it another quick once-over to see if there's anything other than these books that we can take. I mean, a lot of scrap metal in here that we can harvest eventually. We're not going to do that right now, though.
This will come in handy.
Another sewing kit. I will take it. Thank you. Sometimes you can find some tools in here, either underneath these benches or maybe over here on this workbench, which for some reason is in a spot where I would consider it to be a death trap. I don't think in all of my playthroughs I've ever crafted here on this workbench. It's just too dangerous. Alright, nothing in these drawers. But we will take the books. This is all going to be firewood. I can't quite remember those simple tools. I guess we could put those on the workbench just in case we need a backup set of tools. Not quite as good as the quality tools, but they will work in a bench. So we'll put these right here. And I guess we'll head upstairs real quick. Probably not going to be anything of value up here, but then again, you never know. All the loot's random. It's not like there's guaranteed anything here. What I'm really looking for, other than food, of course, and matches, is maybe some gloves. Work gloves, I think, would be pretty good. Work pants, if I can find those, would be awesome. Combat pants. I don't think I've ever found combat pants at the Hydrocarta Dam, though. Alright, nothing in these drawers. Nothing at all. Nothing here in the file cabinets either. But I will take this book. Alright, so far, not really much of anything. And let's head over here to these lockers. Might be something in here. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Okay. Got a few more drawers that we'll search. Now we also need to get our fire starting skill up so that we can ditch the tinder. We'll take that, I guess. We'll put that in our base camp cave at the ravine. Anything in here? So far, nothing, really. A sewing kit. And I'm not going to complain about that. I'll take it, you know. Sewing kit for sure. All these books I'm picking up. Speaking of tinder, we should do a tinder check to make sure that we have enough. Although, right outside here, there's a lot of cattails, and we can just use the cattail heads as tinder, so I suppose that we're fine there. Like these stacks of paper, we don't really need those. Alright, nothing. Well, I'm not going to be discouraged. We're going to keep going. Just to pass some time. Keep ourselves occupied for a little bit. And we do search there, yep. Let's get downstairs. Mainly the dam is all this reclaimed wood that we can break down, and then of course all these shelving for scrap metal. So pretty much that's what the dam is, to me at least. Like I said, you can find some things every once in a while, like some matches. But it's all random loot. Nothing's guaranteed. Except for the torch. You can usually find a torch as you're heading from the lower to the upper part of the dam. And then also a head wrap, I think, a headscarf or something like that. That's also pretty much guaranteed. And then I think here in this room, you can find a flare, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere up top. So we're going to check up top real quick to see if there is a flare up there. There might also be some bandages, maybe some painkillers. But to the best of my knowledge, there isn't any guaranteed stims here in Mystery Lake. Right, nothing over here. If there was a flare, it should be over here somewhere. I don't see it, though. Yeah, not seeing it. Let's get out of here. Alright, nothing right there. And we need to search the lower part of the dam. To the secondary workbench. Or the lower level workbench, rather. Nothing in there. Yep, we're coming up empty. Still nothing. Anything in this microwave? Nope, nothing in the microwave. I think also what I've seen here at the Carter Hydro Dam has been quality tools laying on the floor. Both quality and simple tools. Alright, we're almost done here. Got one more little section. then we'll be heading back to the ravine. Unless, of course, we can find a deer outside of the dam area. Then we might go deer hunting. Whetstone. I'll take that. That'll come in handy. Definitely take that. Nothing here on the shelf. Anything in the med kit? Nothing in the med kit, then perhaps this toolbox might have something, some goodies. Work gloves? No? Alright then. Just quickly look under here. Not seeing anything. Let me break this down. So we still have plenty of time left in the day. Oh, those are burnt out. We'll leave those there. Nothing in that book bag. Okay, there's quality tools. I can see them. Another sewing kit. We'll take these. We'll take that for firewood. I was hoping that was an archery book. That's another thing that I'm looking for. Archery books. Archery books, and also maybe now that we've leveled up our cooking, we don't have to worry about that. Maybe some mending books.
I can always use more food.
Oh yeah, we'll take those. Beef jerky. And some coffee. Now, I forgot that I needed coffee because we don't have any more cups. So that's excellent. These we're going to not worry about. And all this excess cloth we're not going to worry about. Let's check in here though real quick. I'm not seeing anything in there. Nothing here. And nothing there. Well, looks like we're just about done here. A couple more cabinets and drawers and whatnot, and then we'll be out of here. Maybe some matches. No matches. Another book. Take that. Might as well. Cooking pot. I guess we'll take that too. Alright, I think that is everything here at the dam. We can now exit the premises. Yeah. I'm not gonna... Like I said, we can always come back here on our way to and from different zones to break down cloth or break down crates for scrap metal, break down shelves, or break down crates for reclaimed wood and break down shelves for scrap metal. I do see a soda pop in here. We'll take that. Summit soda? Did I see something over here? No, nothing. Okay, I'm happy with what we found. Like I said, I didn't expect much, but we did find another set of quality tools. That's really good. That way we can leave some tools here with us. That's typically what I like to do if I have multiple quality tools. I'll leave a set here at the hydro dam. That way, if I'm traveling to and from zones and I'm super heavy, I won't need to worry about bringing quality tools with me. So I'm trying to think where our main base is going to be. On Asher's Rise, I've decided to make Timberwolf Mountain the main base of operations throughout that gameplay. But in this character, Will's Rise, I haven't really decided where I want to make my main base of operations. This is going to be our primary, spot where we rest, where we cook our food, where most of our food is going to be at. I would say, and a lot of our items and whatnot In addition to our main base, of course, we will have multiple sub-bases, including the one here that we have established at the ravine, right next to the dam. This is a really great location, especially if you're heading into Coastal Highway or Bleak Inlet, or, you know, you're going to Desolation Point for some more foraging. Or you just need to wait around for guts to cure. Whatever your situation is, this is a great place to establish a temporary base. Let's see, we have just enough calories to break these down. And I'm not going to mess with breaking anything else down. Let's get out of here.
I could eat anything right now.
Oh yeah, and we have plenty of food on us. We have a couple steaks. And we also have some chips now, or some jerky rather. And then not to mention all the cattails outside. So calorie-wise, we're doing really well. We should have enough water also to keep us hydrated until we get back to our base. So we will drop these quality tools here. Actually, you know what? Let's take the 100% and let's leave the 86%. That way it'll save us a little bit of time right now, at least, on having to repair our tools. Alright, let's eat all of this stank that we have on us, and then we'll take a look and see how much. Oh, not much on those steaks. Alright then, we definitely need to do some foraging here. Alright, nothing else. This extra pot we'll keep on us. You know what? Let's leave it here at the locker. Yeah, we'll leave it here. Alright, 10 pieces of scrap metal, 10 pieces of reclaimed wood, rather, 2 pieces of scrap metal. We have plenty of sewing case. We can leave one here. And we'll keep this bow on us for now. What else do we need to do? We'll use these purified tablets. Alright. Gonna be looking for some cattails. Not too bad out here. Whoa. Alright, let's get our torch out, or a flare rather. There's one of our wolf. Oh, it ran off. Why did it run off? That's weird. We don't have our wolfskin jackets yet. Now, we gotta keep eyes on that wolf, because they won't run off a second time. In fact, it's coming up now. Oh. I want to take this wolf out, but at the same time, I don't want to waste this flare, but it's too windy to actually use a torch. Do we have a blue flare? Oh, we do have a spare one on us. Alright, we're doing it. I guess we could use the meat. We have cooking 5. Let's put our bow to use. We want to make sure that we're using the 48% bow. I missed. Alright then, that didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. That's fine though, we'll get it. Oh yeah, it's coming back for us. If I could bring it over here next to this wall, that'd be pretty good for us, because that way we can maybe actually cook it here.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Oh, what is going on here? That's 2 misses now. That's craziness. Oh. Well, we could get this wolf to go for this deer. Maybe. Well, let's keep our eyes peeled here. I don't know if it's going to go for the deer or not. It looks like it probably is. Well. Alright then.
Did you eat trees?
Oh, we just lost our well-fed buff. Are you kidding me? Wasn't paying attention. Wasn't even paying attention. Too focused on this wolf. Oh, that makes me mad. That makes me mad. Not gonna lie.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
What the heck is going on here? That's 3 times I've missed so far. What is happening? We lost our well-fed buff and we missed our shots 3 different times. I'm not gonna give up. We're gonna get this wolf. And the weather has calmed down, so okay. Finally. Jeez Louise, that took forever. Took forever. Absolutely almost unbearable. Alright, lit flare and a book and some accelerant. Sure, why not?
Well, thank goodness for that. I need something to drink. And soon.
Oh, the stream says starting soon? Oh, you know what? Wow, I think for the last 20 minutes, I forgot to transition over to the gameplay. Thank you very much for telling me. So, all that, we never got any of that footage on film. How are you doing, Gaelic Witch? Nice to see you. Alright, let's get back in the game. Wow. That's twice now that I've messed up. I thought I had everything looking good too. Video and sound quality up to snuff, but didn't even transition over to the actual gameplay. Let's get rid of this torch. Let's go back and put timestamps in here now. Alright, reclaim wood. Do we have some coal on us? You know what's even funnier is I have my phone playing the stream too, and I've not even really noticed that it wasn't even streaming the game. Alright, 6.7 pounds, 34 minutes, let's go. Even though we're super cold. And we're thirsty. And we're also hungry. A lot of things that we don't want to be. Let's drop all this. And we have another wolfster in the area somewhere. Let's drink though. Alright, 46 minutes, 46 minutes. Could we get another wolf? I guess will be my next question. Is it possible? And where'd that deer go?
If I don't warm up soon.
2 questions that I have, really, to be answered. Well, we also know that the moose is not here. I don't see moose markings, so there's a good chance that we'll probably have to go to Trapper's cabin to get the moose. If we want the moose here in Mystery Lake. We could also just wait until we get to the Broken Railroad area to get our moose, which is probably what I'm thinking. Probably where we'll be heading. But we want all these sticks. Let's Sticks, and more sticks. I should go back and start another fire for some water. Oh, yeah. We are going to be really heavy now that we lost our well-fed buff. Oh, it's a lot of wind. 110 kilometers an hour. Wow. With rain. Humidity is really bad. For my chronic pain, so I've been stuck in bed all day. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, at least it is a distraction, you know, not only for you, but for me as well. So I guess it's working out, you know, we've got to make the best of what we can. So we'll be streaming here for a few hours, is what I'm thinking. Although I'm kind of disappointed that for the first 20 or so minutes, it was only showing starting soon. So somebody's going to come in here and see that and think, wow, definitely not going to be watching that. All right, 27 minutes. I guess, you know, we could get our wolf pelt off of this wolf if the weather holds out on us. I'm really hoping that it does. I'm not too worried about our hunger, though, since we've already lost our well-fed buff. We'll get it back. It'll just take another couple days, which is fine because there's a couple more things that we need to do here anyways before we head out to Broken Railroad. Let's drink a tea. Oh yeah, especially on day, what, 27 now? And that was my fault again. I just wasn't paying attention. Slip of the mind, you know. I was so excited to get started streaming because I had thought that I really had fixed all the glitches. You know, I went back through my settings, took a look at my software, and realized what I had done wrong the last time. And I guess I can kind of explain it here. What happened was I was monitoring the game sound, but also sending it through the feed. So that's why we were getting that really weird echo, and I wasn't able to actually hear that until I went back and listened to it for myself after the stream had ended. And then the other thing that I was looking at is the actual video quality, because I know that not everybody has, you know, the fastest internet connection, and I was trying to decide, do I want to, you know, output the stream in 720p as opposed to 1080? And then ultimately that's what I did, is 1080. So I hope that the quality of the video is coming through good, and the microphone, of course, I turned up a little bit. Oh, the sound is perfect. That's excellent. Glad that it is. 24 minutes left on this, and I do hear the wind, but I'm not too concerned. We're going to get this wolf pelt, and we're going to take it back with us. We also want, you know what, we might as well just quarter this. 1 hour. But before we do that, we need to make some water. I do have some purification pills on me, so I suppose that we could put those to use, since they are kind of heavy. 0.26 pounds. Yeah, so I was thinking, Gaelic Witch, Mako, right? That's your name? I was thinking that we could make this series, Will's Rise, a streaming series, and then for the other character, Astrid's Rise, we'll make that one post-production, is what I'm thinking. That way we kind of have the best of both worlds, so to speak. Oh yeah, we did get to Cooking 5. We got that yesterday. So we are looking really good there. Cooking 5. 25% calories from any cooked food item. No calorie loss when smashing cans. Cooking times reduced by 30%. Ready times increased by 20%. And we'll never get parasites or food poisoning. Although we can still get parasites if we eat raw wolf or bear meat. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So archery, we need to get this up to level 3. We're moving on up. We're taking hits. Also, what else we need to do? We need to get our fire starting up to at least level 3 so we can not worry about tinder.
Too much stuff to carry.
All right, let's put a few more pieces of reclaimed wood on this fire, and then we're getting out of here. Back to the ravine, but let's harvest this, or quarter it rather. We want the guts and we want the pelt. All right, 1, 2, and the pelt, and take our cans.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Mackenzie, it's going to be bad for both of us. Trust me. I'm feeling your pain, but at the same time, we gotta go. It's windy, and the wolves are going to be on us, and I don't want to waste another flare. We need to get out of here. The whole reason why I came down here in the first place was to get some cattails. Yeah, you know, I know when it comes to Twitch prefers, you know, live streaming. That's what the platform has been based on. Historically, there goes our torch, of course. Why would it stay lit? I don't know. And then YouTube, of course, has always been post-production, but I think we're starting to see maybe a shift, or at least hopefully a shift between Twitch to YouTube, and YouTube has developed some more tools for streamers to make it more convenient for the listeners and the watchers of the streams. Another thing about Twitch that I don't really like is the fact that they're not keen on promoting or even showing, you know, new streamers. They pretty much put all their eggs into the baskets of those who have been streaming for a while. They have an audience already built up. So I'd rather just be on here on YouTube, you know, with a few people that I know are interested in what I'm doing, as opposed to trying to fish for any new potential subscribers, listeners, viewers on Twitch, you know. And also, there's already like 20 or 30 people on Twitch who already stream the Long Dark. They're probably doing it right now. Every time I go over there, there's somebody. And I guess I know who the culprits are, too. You can probably... I'll put my money on Rand. He's probably streaming. Thomasina might be streaming. And maybe Athenon. And probably Kim Yoda, too. So we got a lot going on over there. Now, we gotta be careful because there's another wolf somewhere.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
And it's probably tracking us as we're speaking. Well, we have not started our crafting yet. We're still working on our arrows. In fact, that's what we just did at the dam. We crafted our second bow. And we crafted about maybe 5 or 6 more arrows. And now I'm still waiting for the guts to cure. As soon as the guts cure, we're going to be making our deer skin pants and our rabbit skin mitts is what I'm thinking. And then we'll be heading out of the zone to Broken Railroad. Although we did get our second wolf pelt just now.
I'm so tired.
And now we're super duper tired. Let's get a torch out. Or a flare, rather. I don't know where this... Do we have no more flares? Oh, we'd have no more flares. That's not good. Alright, well, in that case... We can't mess around. I thought I had another flare. I can't run. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. To the safety of the ravine. Oh, come on, Will. Short edited videos for the Long Dark when I watch on my own time. Oh, well, that's really interesting to know. I'm kind of the same way, you know. In fact, I do have some short videos that are up and running. Alright, let's watch our back here. Not sure where that other wolf is, but I don't care at this point. Need to go back and make some coffee. And then I think also make some more teas. I think we have some more teas that we can make. But that was almost a disaster. The fact that I had no more flares, the fact that it's super windy, it got meat on me, and lost my well-fed buff were super heavy.
Find food.
And it's just about nightfall, which puts us at substantial risk for an Aurora wolf to attack us, which is always fun. And this is before we even got a chance to establish any clothing. Come on, Will, come on. Super duper slowpoke here. I mean, we are pretty loaded up though, so I'm not gonna give Will too hard of a time here. We're pretty loaded up. All right, we're at the safety of the ravine now. What do we have? Eat another wolf steak. And then we'll, at some point, need to go down to the ravine to get our distress pistol. And a few flares with that. And also a stem. There's a stem down there too. Which also means we need to go back to the other cave to retrieve that rope. And then, of course, deploy it. So there's still some things that we need to do here at our makeshift base of operations in the ravine, which I'm going to... Probably going to say we'll probably be here for another couple days in the game. I don't think I'm ready yet to venture down into the inlet to deal with the Timberwolves. Not with low archery. And with low health, especially not. But we might go down there to poke around to see if there's a deer carcass. And to see if maybe we can get some more rabbits. Because we do need to practice our archery. We, like I said, are just about to hit level 3. And honestly, I would like to see level 4 before I start thinking about, you know, attacking Timberwolves. But right now we need to get inside and get warmed up. And then maybe sleep for a couple hours. Before we lose any more condition. Because we're in a pretty sorry state right now. Pretty sorry state. And I really hope. Yep, I do have my bedroll. We do have a secondary bedroll that we need to break down at some point. And kind of fix the clothing that we do have. And we still have not really found much in terms of pants. We're still rocking the same, you know, basic jeans. Haven't found any work pants, no combat pants. Haven't found any more wool socks. We did find one pair. And what else do we need to do? We need to read maybe some mending books. Or some fire starting books if we can find some. At this point, you know, I'm not too worried about the condition. Especially on Interloper. This is pretty much, you know, what to expect. Low condition here and there. As long as, you know, I keep my well-fed buff. That's the biggest thing. We're about to lose at the end. Let's go and eat another wolf steak.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
I'm trying to think, though. If we're not going to find anything in Broken Railroad other than a moose and the bear and then multiple wolves, I'm wondering, we may need to go to Mountain Town to look for some better clothing, because we'll still need another pair of thermal underwear. We'll also need some more wool socks, and we need some ear wraps. And those are 3 pieces of clothing that we're not going to be able to craft, so we will need to, at some point, pick those up. Now, let's put this pelt down. I think we'll take this pelt with us, since that'll be pretty much cured when we're ready to head out, and this other one we'll just keep here as a backup. That'll be a backup wolf pelt. Because for the most part, I'll be rocking double wolfskin jackets, is what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll go for a bearskin coat at some point. Although I'm hoping to find one in Ash Canyon. Go ahead and drop these off. And might as well go ahead and break this arrow down. And we have this 22% candy bar that I'm not going to eat right now. Alright. Take a look at these saplings. 54%, 54. That one's cured, and these are just about cured. What about our guts? So we're waiting on these guts to cure. All these should be... we're still... Yeah, we still got to wait around a little bit. That's fine. Let's sleep for a couple hours. But before we do that, let's go ahead and prepare some mushrooms. 2 more birch barks that we can make up. Oh, there's the aurora that I was worried about. You know, I don't think there are any guaranteed ear wraps, not even in Hush River Valley. Hush River Valley does have some really good loot, but ear wraps are not guaranteed there. I think historically in my gameplays, I found ear wraps in Desolation Point. I've also found them, I think, Maybe in Broken Railroad, and I think maybe Mountain Town. Close to where that plane crash is. But let's go and eat. Another wolf steak. Alright, we have 12 cattails on us. We have not quite enough tinder. Let's break down some sticks for some more tinder. A couple more pieces ought to do it.
Getting kind of thirsty.
And what else? That's it for right now. So I guess just take a look to make... Yep, nothing more we can prepare. And I suppose we'll eat these chips. And then let's hydrate. I'm glad we found that coffee. I needed coffee. I ran out. Alright, let's sleep for a couple hours, maybe 3 hours. Since there's an aurora, I know it won't get too cold. It's getting cold, but yeah, we're still holding in there at 32 degrees. We can go for another 3 hours. I think we'll be safe. Oh yeah, we're doing good. Not really recovering much condition though, so I think that's gonna constitute a birch bark tea. Let's go ahead and drink that. Anything we can do clothing wise? I guess we could try to make a repair on our ski jacket. And maybe... yeah, we can do a few things here. If the weather permits. I don't know if now's the time. Oh, it is getting cold. Alright, well, I think it's time to start cooking, since it is getting cold on us. And you know what? We got to cooking 5 without even reading these books. So I had 3 Wilderness Kitchen books on me and didn't even have to read them in order to get... oh, there's another flare. Let's pick that up for sure. And then drop some of this excess firewood. Mainly these books. We'll drop all these books, and we'll use this to start our fire. And then as we're cooking water and teas, we'll also take some time to try to repair our clothing. Where are our cans at? There we go. Let's drop these. Put these on the fire. Still have a little bit of food on us. Not a whole lot, though. Let's see here. 1,074. Let's eat that. So a couple thousand calories in the form of deer steaks, and then our cattails plus our teas. So not the most food, but also we're not going to starve anytime soon. We got another day or so before we have to worry about food. We can always go back to Mystery Lake and try to get another wolf or a deer, perhaps. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow, since we also need to work on our archery anyways. I need the feathers for some more arrows. That's another thing I need to watch out for, so we'll try to get some feathers when we go down to get the distress pistol. Anyways, let's get a flare, or a torch rather, and start some basic cooking while we're waiting to get warmed up here. Try to think what else we need to do. Get a mag glass, of course, from the camp office. I'm thinking that's where it's going to be. So we'll get the mag glass. And when we're in Timberwolf Mountain, we'll head up to the summit, probably at some point, either before or after we head to Ash Canyon to get, you know, all the goodies up there. We can probably get a wolf pelt, also some cured guts, maybe, deer skins, and whatnot. All right, let's try this again. Come on, don't fail me now. Yep, okay then.
Come on.
Got a couple more pieces of tinder left. Maybe third time's the charm? Hopefully. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Now we're talking.
Turned out pretty well.
I agree, Mackenzie. It did turn out pretty well. Alright, birch bark first. Go ahead and get that cooking. Let this not go out. Just put 2 more pieces on there. And then take a torch. Although we didn't really need to. And start another fire. And then we'll probably make... I don't think we need to make some... Well, we have that unsafe water we can cook, I suppose. Since we're now out of water tablets. Alright, there we go. There's the interloper. Last piece of tinder before we need to make more. Will we start it? Or will we fail? And need to make more tinder? That's the question. On everybody's minds.
Come on. Come on.
Okay. Good, good, very good. Let's put some wood on here. And, oh, coffee too. We need to make some coffee. Alright, well, let's boil this up. I think that's it. Just that. Oh, we have more? Just a little bit more. Okay. And I guess we'll make coffee now. We have no coffee on us. 45 minutes, 1 hour. Did I find more birch bark to... Nope, we prepared it all. Alright, a couple more cups. Actually, you know what? We'll just cook it all up, because we'll probably leave a couple cups of coffee at the hydro dam. Oh, we need more water now. And then we'll also leave some more birch bark there, too. That way, as we're going to and from, we'll have birch bark ready to go, and some coffee for us. The only thing that we're lacking right now is more herbal tea. So we have no more herbal tea, and especially if we're going to Black Rock, I want to load up on birch bark, since there is no birch bark in that zone. I won't be heading there right now. That's going to be in the future. I suppose we could break down some of these torches. Oh, we do have one more water purification tablet on us. So that is good for 0.26 gallons of water. So we can pick this up. And put another half gallon down. Pick these up. Reishi mushrooms and then one more coffee, I think. And that should do it for our coffee. So, 22 minutes left on this fire. Let's put some more sticks on here. 39 minutes, 42 minutes. That's looking good. Let's go to our bag. No, don't drink it. Alright, so 0.26 gallons of unpurified water that we need to cook after we do this batch right here. So, 3 minutes. Yep, that's the last of our coffee. And we'll do our reishi mushrooms. So that's the last of our teas. And now I guess we can boil some water. And let's do the rest. Alright, 31 minutes, 28. Looking good. See here, 10 minutes. Pick that up. Pick this up. And get this. 19 minutes left. We'll need some more wood on this fire. $42 minutes. Alright, 2 more sticks ought to do it. Alright, now, while we're waiting on that, trying to repair some of our clothing here. Let's start with the gloves. And we failed. Alright, 14 degrees still. Headgear's next, we'll do that. Alright, seriously with the fails, this playthrough has just been ridiculous. All the fails between our clothing, our fires, not finding any decent clothing. We didn't find any kind of mittens until recently. It's been atrocious. Alright, still at 14 degrees. And we're still cold. Just unreal. And we're very cold. So, yeah, this game is getting annoying at this point. It's really getting on my nerves. So I guess we gotta waste firewood to stay warm now, which is always fun. And we don't really have any more tinder either. We have no tinder.
Go.
Alright, 2 more pieces. Why is it so cold also? It's not even nighttime. It's in the morning. And it's warming up, but slowly. Barely getting any warmth bonus out of that bin.
Goddamn freezing.
Crack a soda pop. Alright, let's start another fire. Oh yeah, use the book, 95% chance. If it fails on this, I'm gonna lose my mind. I mean, come on, 95% chance? There's no way, right?
Come on, little fire.
I mean, there's a tiny chance. Okay.
It worked.
Now, I guess I'm gonna use a piece of coal. Let's try not to do that. Instead, let's try to get this going. Let's pick up our cans, though. And drink another birch tea. We'll drink 2 of these. And then let's drop one of these to get warmed up. And we'll put that to the side. Alright, so that'll be warming for us now. I guess we'll just take some more time to work on our clothing. 30 minutes. Alright, we're still at 16 degrees, which is pretty pathetic. Mending 2. Alright, we're moving on up. Mending 2 is really good. I'll take it. We need some more wood on this fire. Alright, I guess we'll just spend the rest of the day, or at least the majority of the rest of the day, repairing our clothing. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but the weather has been uncompromising so far. Sounds like it's another blizzard outside. Yep. Another blizzard. Just wonderful. Alright, so we made a repair. I guess we can make one more repair to our jeans, but let's take a look and see how much time is left. 57 minutes. Let's go. I was hesitant to repair our clothing because I don't think we can get much higher than 16 degrees. I mean, we don't really have much to work with here. 1 pair of thermal underwear, 1 pair of basic jeans, 1 pair of basic wool socks. I don't know if we have no leather on us to repair our shoes. Those at 100%, I guess all that's left really now is... we'll do this shirt, I guess, and we'll also do the ski jacket. 27 minutes on this. Alright, 62%. 15 minutes left. Some more wood on that fire. Alright, 1 more repair. I think the game's gonna force us to move. I think we'll have to head to Broken Railroad. We'll take all of our uncured and cured animal skins and guts with us there because I don't think we're gonna have enough firewood to stay here much longer. Especially if the weather's gonna be like this. I mean, also we're running out of food too. But we'll do what we can. 18 degrees. Looking better. 40 minutes for that repair. Let's see what couple more, maybe another book. Why not? In fact, we have this also. Yep, add that. But before we actually head out, we're gonna get that distress pistol. 54 minutes. I suppose we'll repair this worn shell too. Might as well. Maybe we'll get to 20 degrees Fahrenheit for our warmth bonus. Still at 18 degrees. And we can't repair our work boots. Not yet.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
And we have all these wilderness kitchen books that we're not going to be using. Oh boy. Yep, confirm that. Confirm that and confirm this too. Alright, another hour and 14 minutes. I don't know what this will get us. Still at 18. Alright, that's as good as it's going to get. I'm not going to be able to get it any higher. So, let's drink some water. And think about what we need to take with us. So, we'll definitely be eating these. This will at least give us a full stomach. We'll need the other one. We'll take that tea with us. The bedroll will also take this. I think this one, 66%. What's this one at? 65, about the same. Alright, we'll leave that one there. And also, let's see what else we need. I guess we'll take these whetstones. We'll leave a sewing kit here. And a whetstone. And then also, let's leave a couple matches. Not many, just 6. Painkillers. I suppose that we can take those with. Yeah, we'll take a few. 29%. 81%, we'll take those. 85%, and we'll leave these. Take this, but we'll leave this can here. And for our water, we have plenty of water on us. In fact, alright, so we're down to 1 piece of cloth. 3 bandages. Let's drop a flare. Let's also drop this. But before we do that, I guess we'll top off our lantern. Might as well. And what else can we drop? We can also drop this, we'll drop that sewing kit outside. Alright, let's drop some of these torches. $62 out of 43. We're not going to be able to go down that rope. We'll have to leave some stuff here. So, we're going to leave the hammer here. We don't need that. And we'll also leave this, this, and this. The scrap metal will also leave. And then a lot of this water. Alright, so we're just... And we'll leave this here also. Okay. So we're under capacity right now. And also leave a book. Alright, let's take a tea. Drink that so we can stay kind of warm. And I guess we'll have to sleep for a little bit. Because we're super duper tired. And we'll come back through here in a couple hours. But right now I think we just need to rest. And we're not going to be able to do it here because it's just too cold. So we're going to go to the trailers outside of the Hydro Dam. Sleep for a couple hours and then we'll come back here. Get our rope and then head down to the ravine to get the distress pistol. All right.
I'm so tired, I could just lay down right here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to sleep. At least we don't have to worry about the wolves. They're not gonna be out since it is a blizzard. And we got a little bit of stink on us. We should check that truck, I suppose. I don't even think we've checked these trailers yet either, now that I'm thinking about it. So we might as well do that while we're out here. Alright, nothing in here.
My feet.
Nope. Got some more reishi mushrooms. I guess we'll take those with us too before we leave. Okay, anything in here? Candy bar or granola bar. Take that. And I guess we can break this down. Okay, anything else? I'll break this down too. Anything hidden in these shelves? Not seeing anything. So, guess we'll sneak over to the other one. Hopefully none of our wolf buddies are close by.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Well, we're heading here. Okay, I guess we'll search around for a little bit for any goodies. There might be some pants here. Sometimes I can find some pants on these beds. But yeah, this has pretty much been the theme throughout this Interloper run. Nothing really clothing-wise and nothing really... Oh, we didn't bring our pry bar. Nothing really useful weather-wise either. It's been pretty atrocious. Yep, nothing. Nothing. Okay, then I guess we'll just sleep for, let's go 2 hours. At least give us a little bit of energy. Not much, but some. I mean, I don't know. We might have to sleep here throughout the night, actually. Maybe we'll just do that. Let's go another hour. Alright, there we go. Any wolf stirs? I'd like to see if we can get another wolf. Or perhaps a deer. Eat that real quick. Or at the very least, I guess we'll get some more cattails. Yeah, I guess we'll get more cattails. More cattails to pass the time, and also because we really can't sleep in that cave. It's just too freaking cold. Trying to get all of these if I can. We gotta be careful because there could be another wolf lurking over here. Although I don't hear a wolf, but it could spawn in on us. Try to ruin our plans. So I was hoping that there would be a moose here by the Cartahydro Dam as well. That way we wouldn't have to worry about looking all over for the moose. Because I don't really want to spend any time at Trapper's Cabin. I mean, we'll stop by there to see if there's anything of value, and then we'll head out. Not sure when we're going to do that. Because again, there's not going to be really any guaranteed loot over there. We might find maybe... I mean, we need some more clothing. We need better clothing. And more of it. But really, what takes more priority other than our clothing is we need a mag glass. So we can find a mag glass here in Mystery Lake as well. Alright, not seeing any saplings. But we'll take our sticks. And now we're starting to get cold.
Too cold to think.
Yeah. And then we'll head back. I think there's some more cattails we can get real quick, though, before we step inside. And probably we'll just sleep here for tonight, and then in the morning we'll head back to the ravine to do our climb down to get our distress pistol.
Sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Alright, one more. Last one. Looks like another blizzard probably kicking in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Close my eyes.
Major blizzard. I mean, we're still fairly early, too. I mean, we're not even at day 30, I don't think. I think we're on day... I'll take a look here and see, but I feel like the game has taken all of my good runs and then somehow compressed them into one very bad run. That's what I feel like. We'll drop this. We don't need that. Because we're on... Yeah, we're not even on day 30 yet, and we're seeing the weather that we typically would see on day 50, 60, and so forth. But this early on, this many blizzards, especially this close together, is not typical of Interloper, I would say. Not typical. But anyways, let's go ahead and sleep for as long as we can. 10 hours is what it's looking like. 28 days, 23 hours, and 7 minutes. And already we're seeing weather that we typically would see on day 50, 60, and in the late game. And we have the clothing that we'd find on day 1 or 2. So it's been pretty bad. I guess we'll take some time then to harvest or prepare these mushrooms. Let's do that. How many cattails do we have on us? We still have this 21% and 15%. You know what? We might as well eat these since we really can't go anywhere anyways. And if we get food poisoning, so be it. We'll just hang out here. Actually, you know what? We don't have to worry about it anymore. We got cooking 5. What am I talking about? Don't have to worry about food poisoning. We are good to go. Alright, that's empty. And as I said, we've, yeah, we're still at 18 degrees for our warmth bonus. We can't get any higher without, you know, additional pants or underwear and some more wool socks. And then at some point, I think, you know what? I guess we could head to the dam because I think I left some leather in the locker. So if that's the case, then we can make a repair to our boots. But let's go over here to check to see if there's a body. And if there is, then we can maybe get some more feathers and craft some more arrows. Alright, doesn't look like our friend is back. And we still don't have a moose, no moose marking, so I'm pretty confident that our moose in Mystery Lake is going to be at Trapper's Cabin. Oh, we don't even have a body here. Alright, well, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I think we missed the deer carcass that spawned here.
Looks like I survived another night.
Because if I remember, I think I saw it right here as we were passing through the first time, so I don't think we're going to get it that one. But I'm hoping that I found some leather and I put it in here in one of these lockers. Alright, that is not the locker. Alright, no leather. Alright, no leather. We're not going to find any here. So let's get out of here. Guess we'll warm up first. Slowly but surely. Warming up. Alright, there we go. I'm listening right now for anything. Deer, maybe? Oh, there was a deer down there, but I don't think I have enough firewood to actually... 1 piece of coal and 2 pieces of reclaimed wood and some sticks, so... No, first things first, let's go get the distress pistol so we can get that out of the way. And then hopefully some of these guts in here will have cured by now. Because we really need to get moving. We don't have the food or the firewood to stick around here much longer, or the warmth bonus to survive the nights in the cave. So we're kind of limited on our scope of abilities. But on the bright side, we're in a place where there's plenty of birch bark that we can craft into tea, so we'll continue to do that. And we'll get as much of that as we can before we actually leave here. And then we'll just make our way to the railroad.
Can't feel my hands.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we need to actually get going. I mean, it's another thing that we got to combat is the fact that we lost our well-fed buff, so we're not able to carry as much. And I don't think we can stick around to wait for that either.
Cold.
But I will take this birch bark. And any additional feathers that I can find. Alright, one feather. Maybe a couple more. Well, one's good. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about that. One feather is perfectly fine with me. It better not be another blizzard, that's for sure. I've had my fair share of blizzards so far. At least, you know, give me maybe a 1 or 2 day break here before you start pounding me with more blizzards. How about that? Oh, more birch bark. I'll take it. And of course, all of our sticks. I don't think there's any more rabbits over here, but there might be, so let's get our bow out. Okay, I remembered I dropped my 100% bow. More sticks and more birch bark. Very good. Alright, that is cured. Okay, you know what? I think we might actually... I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air now that we don't have any leather. If we go for our deerskin boots, or do we want to just continue as planned with our deerskin pants? Because we have enough rabbit pelts and enough guts to make either the mitts or the hat. And I'm thinking of those two, we'll probably do the mittens because these are pretty sad. We're not even at 1 degree warmth bonus on these mittens. So these are pretty much useless. A little bit better than improvised hand wraps. And of course, they'll prevent any further frostbite, you know. I suppose that we'll hang out here to get warmed up. And then we'll head to the ravine. So 3 cured guts. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better because I think we have enough guts that we can maybe make both items. Deer skin clothing and then rabbit skin. But let's just check our blueprints to see what we'll need for rabbit skin. Mitts is going to be 2 guts and then we have enough pelts. And then as far as our deer skin pants go, 4 additional guts and 3 hides. I do believe we have enough deer hides. Only 2 deer hides. So yeah, I think maybe instead of the pants, we'll go for the deerskin boots. Because I don't have any leather. So I think that's the new plan. Alright, anyways, let's stay here for just a little bit longer to get warmed up. Maybe even sleep if we can. I believe so. So we need the energy to get down this rope and then get back up, of course. And I don't want to use the stem to get back up because that defeats the purpose of going down there in the first place, other than getting the distress pistol. So 2 hours is what we're going to sleep for. Now we should be warmed up by now. Well, you know what? We can prepare some more reishis. Or birch bark. Yeah, birch bark. We'll do that. Okay, let's go back. And what else could we do? Check the bag. Okay, so we have 5 reishi teas that we can make, and then 2 birch bark teas that we can make. And let's head back. Let's get a rope. It's still pretty cold out here, but I think we'll be alright. We'll at least get down to the ravine to get this distress pistol. And since there's no rabbits, we'll put this away. We don't need that. I thought I saw something of interest. Okay, we're moving around now. We're slowly but surely getting it done. I'm kind of tempted to head into Bleak Inlet. You can sometimes find ear wraps there. Although I'm reluctant to because obviously the Timberwolf threat. And then, for the benefit though, so we could get to the muskeg. Alright, what's our carrying capacity? 48 out of 66. What can we drop? We can drop this stuff. And I'll keep the hacksaw on me. As far as our sticks,
My head feel thick.
I'll keep the sticks because we'll probably need to sleep for a few hours down here before we head back up. Otherwise, we're not going to make it up. And we need to get warmed up anyway, so we'll be cooking some rabbits and staying warm in the cave down here. Maybe there'll still be a deer carcass, but I believe that it despawned. So no dice there. Alright, what do you got? The ravine basin.
I'm so cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Now I'm also thinking that we'll probably go back and maybe do some map updates. I haven't really searched on YouTube to see if there are significant maps.
Horse.
But I know you had mentioned, and you're not the only one who had mentioned this, but a lot of people like to play in Coastal Highway. And also Desolation Point. So I think maybe at some point here the next few days we'll go back and we'll cover in detail those maps. You know, Coastal Highway, Desolation Point, and Pleasant Valley. And we'll use the maps that have been provided to us by STM Santana. Alright, distress pistol and 1, 2, 3, 4 flares. And then our stem, of course. Anything in here. Alright. Picking up sticks as we go and coal. And let's get our bow out because there's going to be some rabbits over here. So we're going to go rabbit hunting. We need to cook some water up also. Some more reishis. I gotta be careful because I'm still in that habit of, collecting all the teas that I can get my hands on, as far as like mushrooms go. But that will cause us to go over our weight carrying capacity. We'll cedar limb. I don't think we can break that down, but let's get all these sticks. After cooking 5, I typically only use these teas mainly when traveling. Going to and from different zones because they're light for the most part. And usually have, water on me. And instead of drinking water, I'll just drink teas. And then sometimes I try to keep at least 1 or 2 reishi teas. Just in case I eat a piece of raw wolf meat by accident. Now that's only happened once so far. In Broken Railroad. And I would say, if you are finding yourself low on food and you're having to eat wolf meat or bear meat, definitely Broken Railroad is a great place to get your intestinal parasites out of the way. There's a lot of reishi mushrooms in that zone, and for the most part, you can sleep in the outdoor section of the maintenance shed. That was terrible. That was a terrible shot. I am horrible now. I don't know what happened to my archery skills. I feel like I've lost my ability to shoot straight with the bow, missing everything, which is a bad sign.
Surrounded by snow.
Especially if I'm going to be hunting wolves. Especially if we're going to be making this character a Lord of Wolves character. Now, where'd the other arrow go? Huh.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Well, we have 1 rabbit we can eat. Wow. I give up. I give up. There we go. This is just terrible. There we go. Alright, now where'd this other arrow go? There it is, I see it. Only 1 rabbit, too. That's pretty dismal. But plenty of sticks. Plenty of sticks down here. Alright, let's get the rest of these cattails and then get inside. So we have water to cook up, and we have rabbit to cook up, water to make. Okay. And I'm not going to get any more reishi mushrooms, because we're starting to stack them up. Okay, at least we're warm. So let's do this, since we have 43 cattails on us. I prefer not to start a fire down here. I'd rather start it up top, And throughout the night, since we're too cold to sleep in these caves. So I'm going to sleep. 32% left on this bow. I thought we had more teas on us. Can't believe we only have 4 teas. Alright, well. Let's see what we can craft. 3 more doses of reishi mushrooms, and then I think at least 1 more rose hip. Yep, there we go. Let's put our bed to roll down and then sleep here as long as we can. What's the temperature? 50 degrees? Let's go... I don't We'll try 5 hours. Since we're 2 arrows up. Alright, we're holding in there. 38 degrees. We can go a couple more hours. Let's go 3 more hours. Actually, before we do that, let's make sure we have enough water. Or teas, rather, I guess, since we have no more water. And this worked out better than I thought. This cave seems to be warmer than the one upstairs. But anyways, let's go 3 more hours. I want to try to get my energy all the way back up to 100% so that if we need to head out of here in the middle of the night, we'll have the energy to run. It's going to take a lot to get up this rope, though. Alright, we're under carrying capacity by 6 pounds, so if there's another rabbit down here, I'll take it. Typically you see 2 rabbits, but in this case, only 1 rabbit. And I am not hearing or seeing any additional rabbits, so let's go. But this is actually working out better than what I thought initially. We have enough food to craft our clothing, and I think we can craft that before we actually leave to Broken Railroad. And by that time, we'll probably have gotten our well-fed buff back. And we've already collected 2 wolf pelts, so we're on our way to our first wolfskin jacket. Any more feathers, though? Feathers is another thing that we're going to be looking for. We need a lot more feathers than what we have presently. Take that feather. And up the rope we go. Alright, the ledge. Let's hit this. And we're gonna wait for a couple minutes just to get our, another blizzard. Are you kidding me?
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
Wait for our stamina bar to recharge. I think we're still good on our weight capacity. Oh yeah, we're still under. Alright, let's go.
I need to eat soon.
Let's get out of here. So I'm thinking we should have maybe 5, 6, maybe even 7 cured guts. No rabbits. But more birch bark, I'll take it. Oh, another rabbit. Okay. That's good. We definitely need some food. Well, if I can't hit rabbits in broad daylight, I'm gonna have a heck of a time trying to hit them here in the middle of the night. Oh yeah, it's running away. Alright, there we go. And yes, I am using my arrows to hunt rabbits. That's because I need to get my archery up as fast as possible. And a great way to do that is to hunt rabbits with the bow, as opposed to, you know, pelting them with rocks. Or shooting them if you're on stalker. And I think we have enough firewood to stay warm throughout the night, or at least the majority of the night. I'm just trying to milk it as long as I can so that we can get all, or at least most of these guts to be cured, because I really don't want to be walking through the Muskeg, or even Mystery Lake, really, with, you know, uncured guts to have all that stank on me. Especially with as many missed shots as I've had. Alright. A lot of the... Yep, cured, and cured. We're going to leave that one there. Those we'll leave here. Okay, this is good. Cured. So that's 4 cured guts.
Anything.
Alright, so we have enough guts to make our rabbit skin hats, or our rabbit skin mitts rather, and then enough cured deer hides to make our boots. So, we're going to stay here at least long enough to cook these rabbits up and to cook some more birch bark. Let's see what we have. Okay, with a torch we're warm. That's interesting. 3 pieces of tinder and 1 book. Welcome back.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Hold on, Mackenzie. We're working on it.
That's done.
Just give me a second here. Let's get this cranked up. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, so we have 2 rabbits that we need to harvest. And before we do that, let's eat a couple cattails. What kind of bread did you make? One recycle can. And... Alright, 11 minutes. Our hacksaw needs to be repaired too. It's in a sorry state. It's in a pretty sorry state. Couldn't cook these up though. Put that to the side. And... Okay, these we'll take. %, use that. And a piece of tinder.
Come on.
Yeah, and that's just the game's consistency. And I don't know if you noticed, but in the new region, Keeper's Pass, they've even made it a little bit better so that you can see vehicles before you're entering the new zone, and then the same vehicles will be there. So they've tried to do the same thing with the weather. You know, it'll follow you from region to region. Like I said, just for consistency. Because it would be kind of weird, you know, to go out of one region to another region and then the weather's completely different. I don't know. That's just a theory that I have. I mean, that would make more sense, I think, than as opposed to the weather just being completely different. And the same goes for wolves. You can actually hear wolves howling in other regions as you get close, if you listen carefully. Sometimes if they're close by. So those little subtle details, I think, they just added for consistency to make it more realistic. But it is annoying, no doubt. Bread of the countryside. It's large, round, brown loaf with off-white inside. Use a mix of white and whole wheat flour. That sounds delicious. Alright, how many... 17 minutes? Alright, we're gonna move this one over here. Let's do half a gallon, I guess. And then we'll need to sort out all this stuff. Alright, so we're going to leave one improvised hunting knife here, along with one sewing kit, some matches, and a whetstone. Also some scrap metal. But let's pick up our pry bar and our quality tools. Yeah, the scrap metal we'll leave here to make repairs as needed when we're coming and going. We'll take our bow though. And we'll probably take our heavy hammer, although we don't really... I don't know. May leave it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do any forging in Broken Railroad other than maybe some additional arrowheads, but we have 2 hunting knives, so I'm not worried about that. We also have our hatchet ready to go for when we hit Black Rock, and also when we head to Hush River Valley. Now, these rabbit carcasses we're going to drop. I'm not going to... I don't know, we might have the calories to harvest these. Maybe. 3 minutes left on this fire. Let's put some more sticks on here.
Drink right now.
Might as well harvest these rabbits. Might as well. Won't hurt. Drink our water though.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, more of the same is what to expect on any difficulty. And I'm thinking if the weather's this bad in Mystery Lake, I can't wait to get to Black Rock, where it's already frequent blizzards, heavy snow, and lots of wind. Alright, 1 hour, and got some time left on that. So let's eat this. And our rabbits. Get these out of the way. And our guts, I guess we'll use the hacksaw maybe. Yeah, I don't know about the guts. I think we might leave the guts and we'll just take the pelts. 10 minutes until boiled. Let's go ahead and finish this.
I might have to drop some gear.
Well, what can we drop other than all this water that we picked up and our sticks, of course? So let's put all these sticks on here. Alright, that gets us almost to 5 hours. I think with these torches we should be there. So let's go ahead and get the pellet off this rabbit, and then maybe... I'm still kind of iffy about the guts, because we have plenty of guts. Oh, there's a blizzard. Another blizzard. Can you believe that? I mean, it's been 2 days and 5 blizzards, I think. And this is in Mystery Lake? Needless to say, I'm starting to lose faith in the possibility of this being an exceptional run. I think this might actually take the cake for the worst run in the history that I've played the game. And that's not even an exaggeration. I mean, it's been awful since day one, really. You know, from the wolf attacking us at the get-go, to not being able to find any type of hand wraps or sufficient clothing, getting multiple frostbites. It's been pretty bad. Missing all my shots when I'm trying to hunt. And just, you know, generally all the bad weather. But we gotta keep moving, gotta keep pushing, moving forward. Alright, so these rabbit pelts we're gonna leave here. I think these should be cured. Yep, these are all ready to go. And then those we'll leave here, but we'll take these. And we'll put these over here also with the others. Like I said, this is just my temporary base of operations, kind of like a makeshift base camp for when I'm traveling to and from. Mainly at this point, you know, if I'm going back into Desolation Point or if I'm headed to Bleak Inlet, I'll stop by here to restock all my supplies, maybe make some repairs to my rabbit gear, or whatever the case may be. So let's see, we have this fresh rabbit pelt that we need to drop. Put this over here. And let's drop these guts. There we go. And we'll take these. And I think, yep, all these are cured. We'll also take this. And we'll leave this one here. Alright, so I think that's all of... Let's just double check to make sure. So 1, 2, 3. That's cured. Okay. We're not doing too bad on our weight. I think we can... I think we'll be alright. We might even leave this lantern here. I don't think we need the lantern. That's just extra weight that we don't need right now. That'll actually be good for Coastal Highway because there is that cave system in Coastal Highway that I like to check out during an Aurora. So we will be going back there at some point to look and explore in that cave. But 3 hours and 26 minutes. Let's sleep for as long as we can.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, we'll be leaving some of this behind. Oh yeah, and losing the wellbed buff. Can't forget that. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. I can't, I'll have to go to Google Translate to see your name. But thank you very much for checking out the stream. So how long can we sleep before we start freezing, I guess is my question. I know it's just about to be sunrise, so I think we might be okay sleeping 4 hours. But just to be on the safe side, let's do this. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, did we even cook up? We didn't. So let's do our teas before I forget. Pick up this pot. Yeah, let's get these teas knocked out. And also our rose hips and our reishis. Like I said, this is going to be the staple of our survival in terms of our calories and our hydration as we're moving throughout the zones. And of course, we'll be dropping off some of the stuff here at Cartahydro. We're not going to take all of it with us. But I will at least craft probably the rabbit skin mitts, I'm thinking. Otherwise, in fact, you know what? It's already almost, it's daybreak. We can, instead of sleeping, we'll just head on out and start crafting our clothing. But at least
drop something.
At least want to cook these teas up first, and then we'll leave. So many reishi mushrooms. Alright, that's the last one. Alright, that fire will just go to waste, I suppose. Nothing really I can do. I mean, I guess we could take a bunch of torches for next time. That way we have some firewood when we come back.
That's your wife.
Alright, a couple more. And take our bedroll.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, so I have our lantern here. We also have our... Let's make a little note. Nope. Go back to the game. Make a note of what we have here in the ravine. So we have our lantern, 1 wolf pelt, got plenty of water, some sticks, and then we also have some guts, hunting knife, and some matches, whetstone, and a sewing kit. Alright, that's good. 2 minutes left. I think we have a warm tea. Should have one. Yep. We'll drink a hot tea and we're getting out of here. Alright. So these pots, in fact, you know what? Let's drop this. And then let's also drop this. We'll probably find some more pots in Broken Railroad. Or probably at the camp office, I'm guessing. So that takes care of that. How much water do we have on us? We need a little bit more water. Alright. All these guts and pelts and whatnot we'll keep here. And actually we have... Yeah, I just realized we had a lot of firewood still left on us. No, we don't. We have a lot of torches left on us. Okay. Well, the hatchet for Blackrock is for when it comes to breaking down furniture and breaking down some of the other materials at the prison to get cloth. That's really only reason why I would have a hatchet in Blackrock. Because there's not a lot of cloth there, unless you're breaking down furniture. And then, of course, Hush River Valley has a lot of pathways that are inaccessible unless you have a hatchet. So that's the other region. And then also Coastal Highway, I guess you can make an argument there, because there's a lot of furniture in Coastal Highway that you'll be breaking down probably, you know, to keep warm in those fishing huts. So the hatchet does have its uses, although for the most part I don't carry it with me unless I'm exclusively headed to Hush River Valley. I mean, I think with the heavy hammer... Well, the whetstones we're going to drop off. I like to leave whetstones in each zone, you know, that I'm in case I need to sharpen up a knife real quick. But typically I'll use the hacksaw to do my harvesting and to do my quartering. But mainly I guess you could say that the whetstones are there because you can only craft arrows in your bow with the hunting knife. But this all goes back to that argument about the vest. You know, the vest is pretty heavy, 18 pounds, I think. And there's a debate about, you know, is the vest worth carrying with you? Like I've always said, you know, it's just another tool that you'll need to manage your weight with, you know? And in my experience, I can go to any zone, except for, I think, Hush River Valley is a little bit difficult because there are a couple ropes that you'll need to get up.
I can't feel my feet.
Especially if you're trying to avoid Sketchy's Cave. But really, even in that zone, you know, between the caves, you don't really need to go up any more ropes. Maybe 1 or 2 ropes. But anyways, you know, once I get the vest, once we have the moose-hide satchel, we have the technical backpack, and we have our vest,
My life.
we're not going to be carrying around a lot of whetstones or sewing kits. And in fact, usually what I do is I ditch the sewing kits for fishing tackle because it's much lighter, and of course it doubles as fishing tackle. So if you want to go fishing, you can do that, or you can repair your clothing. And the good thing about fishing tackle is, even if it's down to like 8%, or 2%, you can still fish with it until it breaks. So here is kind of like our surplus store, I guess you could call it. So we're going to be dropping off some stuff here. Some of these coffees will drop off. And I did forget we have herbal tea, so let's take an herbal tea with us, but we'll leave a couple birch barks here. Alright, so we have 2 cups of... Actually, you know what? We're going to keep 1 cup of coffee on us, 1 birch bark, 1 herbal tea. And then as far as everything else goes, like these whetstones, we're going to leave these here. We'll keep 2 on us. We do have some matches left over. So that's looking good there. Alright, we do need to make a repair to this hacksaw before we use it. And then, of course, drop off all of our saplings. So what do we have here? 3. I think, you know, we're going to take these. We're also going to take all of our arrowheads. Well, we'll take most of them. Let's leave a few here. We'll leave 5 here. And then we'll take these 3 saplings, but we'll leave these there. Okay. And now, I think it's like 22 hours for the pants. Or the boots is what we're going with. 12 hours. Alright, well that'll take all day. Okay, we'll do this. Unless we get an Aurora. If we get an Aurora, we can work throughout the night. So let's put our bedroll down. And I should have enough water. Oh yeah, we got plenty of water on us. Let's start with the... what we need to eat though. And drink. Yeah, talking about the vest. Yeah, you know, it's like I said, there's a huge debate on whether or not it's good or not, and everybody has their opinions. And like I said, just my personal experience, I don't know. Might as well keep it with me, you know. It kind of helps me to carry less gear because I know the vest is going to be so heavy. But anyways, let's get started on these deer pants. Now we're going for the boots. Let's go 4 hours.
My energy is just disappearing.
And I guess, you know, if you have like if you're rocking double bearskin coats or double moose hide cloaks, then you probably don't need the vest anyways.
I could eat anything right now.
So I guess the point I'm trying to make is you could do just fine without the vest, you know. And some people probably don't even bother to get it in the first place. Of course, I like to do it for testing purposes, you know. I like to see how well it stacks up against timber wolves, how well it stacks up against regular wolves. I still need to test it on a moose, and then ultimately a bear. I'm guessing. And then, of course, somewhere down the road, we'll need the ability to repair it. So right now, we can't repair the vest, which is what we saw with crampons. So I'm wondering if in the future updates, you know, we'll be able to repair our vest. Although I would say, in dealing with wolves at least, the condition of the vest holds up rather well. There goes a well-fed buff. Alright, that's perfect. So now we have plenty of carrying capacity on us for what we're trying to do. But let's go ahead and finish these. We got 6.5 more hours. I don't think we're going to quite get there without the help of an Aurora. There goes that sewing kit. Alright, let's move on over here just a little bit. And eat a couple cattails. Again, I'm not too worried about burning through my cattails because I know there's going to be a ton in the muskeg. And then also, once we get to Broken Railroad, there's a lot of wolves that we can hunt and harvest. And also the bear, plus we'll have a moose, so we'll be alright. And we'll probably stay on Broken Railroad long enough to let the moose hide cure so we can make our satchel. And then we'll get out of there with the bear skin. So that is kind of our roadmap. How much time do we have left on these boots? 2.5 hours. We're not going to get all the way there, but we can do a little bit. Okay. So we're going to crouch and move over here a little bit. $27 cattails. Oh yeah, I saw that too on Reddit. That was not on Interloper though. They had ski boots and they also had the gauntlets, which can only be found on the lower difficulty levels. So, but you can get pretty high protection on Interloper with the vest. I think you can get like 98%, I think. Something pretty good. Alright, that should be enough cattails. Then let's go ahead and hydrate. Alright. Bedroll. Sleep for 10 hours. Let's go. So we should be able to finish our boots tomorrow and then also make our rabbit skin mitts, and then we're going to make a beeline to the camp office to get our mag glass, and then we're heading out. Heading out of the zone to the Broken Railroad region, where we're going to have a ton of fun. I can promise you that. There's a lot of wolves that we can hunt. We're going to have a blast. Even in the muskeg. Like I said, the muskeg is another zone that I really like to hang out in. In the late game, not so much in the early game. It's a little bit difficult with the bad weather, with all the wolves, with the bears, especially during auroras. Can be troublesome. But anyways, where's our workbench at? There we go. Let's get these boots finished up. Where are we at? There we go. Hour and 25 minutes. Or hour. Just under half an hour. Begin crafting. Let's go. Well, 100% means that initially you're going to be just taking damage from the vest, you know. But as you're getting attacked, you're going to see that number go down. So probably, at least this is what I've seen from, you know, dealing with wolves, is that the vest takes most of the damage as opposed to, you know, getting your clothing damaged, but you can still get blood loss, you can still get infection risk, you can still get bruising, lacerations, and whatnot. And then I'm thinking that when it comes to moose, it'll probably prevent you from getting cracked ribs, but I don't know. Rabbit skin mitts, let's go 5 hours.
I could eat a horse.
Come on, can we make it without losing our... let's cancel. And then eat a couple more cattails. Oh yeah, look at that. Now we're at 77 pounds. 11 extra pounds with the well-fed buff, so that really makes a difference.
I would drink almost anything about it.
Okay. 25 minutes left. Oh, this worked out really good. We have enough time in the day that we can travel safely, I would say. We're not going to make any more arrows just yet. Let's take our bedroll, though. And let's break down this for some scrap metal real quick, because we'll need to make a repair to our hacksaw. Might as well do that before we head out. That's going to be pretty quick. Just a half an hour.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Alright, 67%. That's good for now. All these maple saplings, I think we're going to take maybe... We'll take a couple saplings with us, and we'll leave the other one here. Alright, anything in this drawer? I will leave these here. So we have 3 cured birch saplings, we have 2 arrow shafts to make 2 more arrows, and we have 2 maple saplings and 1 cured gut. And we can go ahead and put this in here so that can disappear. 31% on this bow. And then 100% bow ready to go. Alright, we're getting out of here. Search here real quick. Another cured gut, we'll take that. What else do we want? We'll take a couple more rabbit pelts for a hat. And then might as well take these deer hides because we have the carrying capacity to do so. We need to make some pants at some point in the future here. So I think that's looking good. Now, let's go ahead and throw on our deerskin boots and put on our rabbit mittens. Alright, so 23 degrees on our warmth bonus. Not too shabby. We're going to drop these off though. And we'll keep them here. I don't think we'll ever need to use leather at this point. But you never know. Good pair of handy work boots might come in when the time is needed, but alright, I like this weather. And look at that, it's not too cold now. 1 arrow down. Oh yeah, this is really good. 1 arrow down, it's nice weather. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I will take it. Almost feels like springtime. Almost. So let's check out this corpse over here for some feathers. Alright, Gaelic Witch, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. I will see you next time. Take care of yourself and be safe out there. Let's see, we have anything on this corpse? Nothing. A couple of feathers, though. I'll take these. Alright, that looks to be... Oh, one more. There we go. You know what? We should check for some birch bark. Might be a couple. There we go. One more. Piece of birch bark. Oh, another one. Okay. Northern Access. Headed to Mystery Lake, to the camp office to check out... check out the camp office to see if there's a mag glass in there. I'm hoping that we don't have to go all the way up to the forest lookout. But do we have rocks on us? We do have rocks on us. And let's get our bow out. I guess we weren't... Actually, you know what? I don't feel comfortable just having the bow. Let's get a flare. Because we'll be headed into wolf territory here very soon.
All I can think about is food.
Yeah, we should maybe eat a couple cattails before we enter the danger zone. Alright, now we're not going to be... Hopefully we're not going to be staying overnight at the camp office. I really want to try to get as far as I can towards the railroad. So ideally, we'll probably make it as far as the cave, one of the caves where the stem is, and the muskeg. And actually, you know what? I keep on forgetting that I don't have Fire 3 yet, so we need our Tinder. Alright, I'm not hearing any wolves. Not yet. So that could be a good sign. Could also mean that they're going to drop in on us. Yeah, the wind's picking up, so... Torch wouldn't work. We're going to use these rabbits as a shield, so to speak. That way, if there is a wolf just over this ridge, it'll more than likely go for the rabbits as opposed to going for us. So that's the idea. Use the rabbits as bait and keep ourselves safe. Alright, I guess we'll get all these cattails. I kind of want to leave some behind. Alright, little rabbit. Initiating Operation Rabbit Shield. I think we're okay. Oh yeah, we would have... This is where there would have been a wolf, and I don't see any wolf tracks or anything, so... No wolves here today. At least not in this section. Oh, we do have a deer. I suppose that we could go for that deer, since the weather is not... that means, though, we're going to be hanging out in Mystery Lake.
To escape this cold.
I don't know. I think we might just keep on going, keep on moving, since the weather's pretty decent. I don't want to risk another blizzard, since we've already had 5 or 6 blizzards in the last couple days anyways.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Same thing with these cattails. We're going to leave these for when we come back here. I really like that cave down towards that way. Right over there. When I'm hanging out in Mystery Lake, that is the cave of my preference. That's typically where I spend the majority of my time. Especially if the bear spawns on Mystery Lake as opposed to Trapper's Cabin. In this case, though, I'm pretty sure that we'll have the moose spawn in Trapper's Cabin.
Goddamn freezing.
But I'm thinking that we'll just wait until we get to the railroad to go moose hunting. Alright, we're looking for a mag glass. That's pretty much what we're looking for in any canned goods, of course. Tomato soup, maybe, some herbal tea, perhaps, and or some coffee. Okay, there's the mag glass, so that is good. Check that item off our list.
Could end up being useful.
That's too heavy, so we're going to leave that behind, but I will take that fishing hook on the workshop desk. Alright, let's see what else we got. Not seeing any herbal tea or coffee or canned goods. Check over here. I think we have enough carrying capacity. Yeah, I think we should be alright with that can. Was that another whetstone? Oh, another whetstone. Right, might as well take that and we'll put it in the workbench drawer. because I don't typically spend too much time over here at the camp office. But again, you know, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be leaving a little bit of resources behind. I like to leave 6 matches in little places like this. That way I'm not carrying a bunch of matches, and also there'll be a little bit something for when we return. So I'll do the same thing with these birch saplings, but since our archery is so low, we're only at level 2, we're going to need all those saplings. Alright, now let's check upstairs to see if there's some pants, maybe. Or maybe some thermal underwear, even. Or some wool socks or something. Anything to help our warmth out.
I'll be hungry later.
Alright, I'll take that. Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Take that. Alright, nothing but cloth. And a couple books. So not much here. You know what, though? We might as well take... because we need cloth. We need to warm up, too. So we'll take a couple pieces of cloth. That way we can warm up a little bit. Now that we have the mag glass, we can start mag glass fires. Which means we won't be using as many matches. Or at least that's the idea. If the weather allows.
Right now.
Oh yeah, but we have this candy bar. Alright, I'm pretty confident that we didn't miss anything. All that's left now is scrap metal and reclaimed wood and some cloth. I'm not too worried about the cloth. Because there is a ton. Yep, we searched it already. That was just the antiseptic. Alright, we're heading out. Let's go. Well, we are making decent time, I guess. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna go all the way over to Trapper's cabin right now. There's a wolf right there.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Might be able to snipe that wolf before it seizes. Let's see what our bow's at. 31%. Oh, we missed. We missed. And we lost our arrow. Oh, there it is. Alright. Let's head up this way. Hey, we're pretty tired.
My fingers feel numb.
So we may need to... I don't know. There's another wolf up ahead of us, too. I don't know. I mean, I guess realistically we should head back to the camp office. Maybe we'll do that. Since it looks like it's going to be another blizzard, so... Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. I mean, we could always drink a couple cups of coffee and try to push on through, but... Nah, you know, with our condition in our state...
Cold.
And we got plenty of food on us, we might as well just go ahead and stay here, rest up, get some cloth. And we'll head out in the morning. So, some sticks. We'll need some sticks.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Alright, so I think this is a good time to end the episode anyways, since there's really not too much more that we're going to be doing right now. I mean, I'll get some cloth and we'll probably maybe prepare some teas. But our big adventure will be in the next episode, probably tomorrow. I'll try to schedule it in the morning. We'll go for a couple hours. But for right now, I appreciate everybody stopping by and checking out the stream. If you liked what you've seen so far, then drop a like button and definitely subscribe for more videos. And if you didn't like the video, leave a dislike, so I can kind of go back and revamp. We had some technical difficulties, so to speak, in the beginning of the stream, but we got it all sorted out thanks to our friend Gaelic Witch, who let me know that I wasn't even streaming gameplay. So, until next time, everybody be safe out there, have fun, and bye for now.